There have been some updates on our Twitter stream. Let's go to some eyes and see what they say. We have a smiley, a lol, and pizza. Then, on the shore of the wide world, I stand alone and think till love and fame to nothingness do sink. Wait, what is this? If you'd like me to tattoo your Twitter name on me, please bid at Drew and the proceeds will go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The tattoo will most likely go on my left forearm. Bid at Drew, highest bidder by the end of the day, Monday, gets it. Make-A-Wish wins. Bids are at $1,600. There is also a new Twestival tweet. Reports from Twestivals around the world are coming in, with the expectations of over $1 million raised for clean water around the world. And now for a bit more than a tweet on the Twitter awards. There's plenty more footage from lots of interviews I did while I was there, so have a look at the archive on rocketboom.com. And just when you wanted the Twitter madness to end, the company raises a third round of capital, $35 million, that they weren't even looking for. Which brings the value of the company to $250 million. But in today's economic times, according to my calculations here, it looks more like turbaconucken. Turbaconucken is a chicken inside a duck inside a turkey, all wrapped in bacon, and should probably fit into the not safe for work category. Here's a view of what's happening otherwise. As seen here, a corporate logo should really say something quintessential about the essence of the brand's image and identity. It's almost always prudent to consider hiring a designer who understands how to protect your logo from temporary market fluctuations just by the power of suggestion. Or else become your own finger stasher. For most of you, this will probably be proof that you haven't heard of everything yet. A website dedicated to proud finger stashers from around the world. Upload your own. Check local events and network on fingerstash.com. A much different group of people with similar interests to that, led by doctoral student Sheena Liu at the University of Toronto, has created a mind-reading device. The system shines near-infrared light into the brain to help analyse oxygen levels and blood flow, and then correlates the data with specific environmental stimuli to, for example, predict a person's drink preferences. The contraption is said to make accurate predictions 80% of the time and could one day help physically challenged people to move more freely just by thinking about it. This could be bad news for people out there with innocence disability. Not to be taken lightly in light of butterfly pupae impersonating ant queens as brainwashed ants sacrificing their young. Jeremy A. Thomas of Oxford University reports that the pupae of the European butterfly Mucalina rebelli smells just like an ant, leaving them undisturbed inside the colony. First, in caterpillar stage, they mimic young ants begging for food, even demanding special treatment by making the same sounds as ant queens. During a food shortage, ants will go as far as to kill their own larvae just to feed the caterpillars, all along thinking they're saving the queen. And today we end with a follow-up to last week's story about Jennifer Figg, the woman who swam across the Atlantic. After further investigation by the world in general, it turns out she probably did swim in the Atlantic, but sat in her boat most of the way across, because she only swam 8 hours per day at most, and just a few minutes on other days. It would be therefore impossible for her to swim the entire length in only 24 days. I think I should have done the calculations myself, because in today's economic times, people are just making up and exaggerating all sorts of things. I mean, who's in deep water now?